Welcome back to the Epically Geeky Show, episode number 156. I'm your host for the evening, Eugene Stevens. We've got a huge cast tonight, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and jump on into our opening question, which is, which do you prefer at the movies, popcorn or candy? Chris?
Candy.
Candy every time?
Yeah, because the popcorn gets stuck in your teeth, and then you're spending the whole movie distracted that you've got this piece in your teeth that you can't get.
Gotcha. What's your go-to candy?
So there's these things now called sweet things that have like 3 grams of sugar in them, but you can eat the whole bag. They're healthy. They make me, so I eat them.
I've seen those.
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine facsimiles.
They're fine. They're okay.
They're fine. That or Raisinets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ray? Popcorn or candy?
Can I put the candy in the popcorn?
No, this is an either or. This is an either or. You got to pick one or the other.
Popcorn it is.
Popcorn it is? All right, gotcha. So are you butter and salt, plain?
Butter for sure, and then if I
Cheesy
can get the
packet.
white cheddar.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Sean?
Usually popcorn with the butter, and I like the ketchup seasoning myself.
Ketchup seasoning?
If they don't have the seasoning, I'll go with Twizzlers. But yeah, ketchup seasoning.
Okay, that's going to be something I'm going to have to research. Joseph?
Popcorn.
Really? Just not candy, huh?
He loves candy, but at the movies.
At the movies, I get popcorn, but I hardly ever order popcorn. Or in Cove, I hardly ever order it because I'm usually there to eat dinner.
Right.
We get nachos.
But when I'm there and I order popcorn, she and I have to get separate bags of popcorn because she destroys it.
No, she does
No,
not.
she perfects it. And that voice you're hearing is someone who's not been a while since she's been on. Lainey, popcorn or candy?
Popcorn with caveats. It's not as much of a problem now because Eugene's hooked me up, but I only like the popcorn if I can do my special sauce on there with the butter and the terrible for you, surely cancer causing orange popcorn salt.
The flavor call? Yes.
Yes, if they don't have it, then candy. Usually candy and a hot pretzel.
Okay.
But yeah.
And for those of you out in the world that don't live in Texas, a pickle will also be
A pickle will suffice.
Yeah.
The Owen Sound movie, the drive-in in Owen Sound, they had pickles.
Oh, they did. That's right.
Big
Dill
dill pickle.
One time, Joseph brought me back a dill pickle at a baseball game, and I almost cried because I was so sick.
Okay. You cry over weird shit. Joining us from a even longer period of time is Jay. Jay, popcorn or candy?
I'll go with popcorn. It seems to hold over a little longer. It lasts a little longer.
Yeah.
More bang for your buck. But I will sneak in my own seasoning, like in one of those little salt shaker seasonings that you can get from like Walmart or anywhere.
Okay, yeah.
So I usually take like the white cheddar, or I got some jalapeno cheddar.
That one's good too.
So I'll sneak one of those in and top off my own shit.
Good deal. I am clearly, obviously, forever in team popcorn. Whenever it used to be me and Lainey and Jen going to the movie theaters, we were set because we all like the popcorn exactly the same way. Lots of butter, lots of salt, and then Jen like blew our minds and would bring in ramekins, those little containers, and put additional salt and butter in it, so that midway through the movie, when you're halfway through the popcorn, you can redo it. And I'm just like, hell, like that has changed my life. It was funny because Joseph and I went and watched Doctor Strange the other night, and I had him on my lap, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I forget you do that too." So, well, tonight's episode. Oh, one.
Our places up here just say, "Oh, do you want butter partway through?" And we'll do it halfway, and then fill up the rest of the bag and put more butter on there.
Yeah,
I understand the Harker Heights Theater does that, and I'm just like, that's smart. Like we used to do that. Like that used to be a thing, back in the day. But a lot of places.
It's not
apparently
real
don't
movie
do it, so.
popcorn unless it's ruining your pants because the butter's dripping right through.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and if you've ever seen someone who's like, here's the hack for that, you take a straw and you put it on there, and then you can squeeze, you can squirt it
Yeah,
in. And I
that's
was
what
like,
I'm gonna do.
that
I'm
shit
gonna
does not
waste
work.
10 minutes in the lobby trying to fit a straw on that nozzle. Get out of here.
Yeah, and everyone looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing? Especially in this atmosphere, they'll be like, why are you touching the nozzle? Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, like, yeah,
You
that
have
would
to-
not work.
You have to
The
show
worst
me
would see-
Maria Menounos.
Not to mention, at the movie theater we go to, and I noticed actually all the movie theaters I've gone to, like the straws are no longer out there for you to grab. Like they give you a straw with your soda and it's wrapped. So unless you're going to sacrifice your straw specifically to do that,
Buttery Diet Coke.
yeah, butter or soda, like you don't get a choice. So yeah,
Just buy some Twizzlers, or I guess you guys call them what, red vines? Bite the
no,
ends off
red vines
each
are up
and-
north.
All right. Well,
Twizzlers.
yeah, just use a Twizzler as a straw.
Yeah, just bite the ends off the Twizzlers
Duh.
and use your straw.
What?
Cherry
I
Coke?
don't think red
Yeah,
vines
cherry
are.
Coke, yeah.
You can't really eat those things anyway; they're not really edible. So you might as well use them as a straw.
Probably made out of the same material.
Cheerios.
Probably yes.
We have Twizzlers and red straws. I don't think it's just a regional thing.
Well, see, here it is. Like, and it's like whenever I went to New York, like it's red vines. Like they don't like Twizzlers is not a big thing there, but down here you can't find red vines. So, but
We got the best of both
I've ever
worlds
had
here, I
red.
guess.
yeah, you also get food that no one else gets. Like you would send those pictures, like, hey, look what these new Lays are, and I'm just like, you son of a bitch, I want those. So, tonight's episode, if you have listened to this show forever, we're going back and redoing some of the original questions we asked. How far back are we going? We're going back to episode 2, which is funny because that episode had myself, Chris, Cyrus, and Jay on. So, this is definitely a treat. We're going to have some people that probably cannot remember what their original answers are, and then the rest of this group have never been asked this, so it'll be brand new to them. So,
Are we playing Never Have I Ever? Like
no, this is just an either or. although that might be an episode.
Absolutely.
You have to do that.
Let's see here. All right, so question number 1, we're just going to kind of go through these, and if we don't get through all of them, it is what it is. So, all right, and I'm going to go in the same order so that you don't, you've got time to think or whatever. So sorry, Chris, you're going to get hit first here a little bit, but so all right, yeah, you won't remember, so it's all good. All right, number 1, which superpower would you rather have, flight or invisibility?
Oh, I think I probably would have picked flight because I'm afraid to actually be in an airplane. Like it's a legit phobia. So I'd probably like if I could just do it myself and like middleman of the pilot and like the plane experience, I'd probably want to be able to fly. That would be better for me mentally.
So would you still fly in planes and just be like, oh no, if something happens, I'm still good? Like,
well, maybe. Oh, I didn't think about it like that. But no, you bitches are done. I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah, probably.
Ray, flight or invisibility?
I think I want to go with invisibility on this one because flight.
You're not scared to fly, though. You're not
I'm not scared to fly, but
that.
that's not my concern. My concern is I would have to have like the goggles and like because if you're flying, you got to be all set up and prepared for that. If you can just go invisible anytime you want, like that'd be kind of cool. So
you would abuse that power. You'd sneak up on people. You would make them think they're going nuts. Oh my God! No.
I'm not going to confirm or deny what would happen if I was invisible. But I can be light-footed as a big man, so it's nice that I can be quiet and hey.
I'd be traumatized from that. I could just our children,
the dog and the
cat. Pets.
I think I may have just. All right. Anyway, Sean.
I'm probably gonna go with flight. I get extreme vertigo at like even tall buildings. However, I've fallen off enough buildings that flight would probably be pretty handy.
Yeah.
And I don't heal as fast as I used to, so yeah, this would save me a lot of problems.
y'all keep presenting things, and I'm thinking about like, is there a way to make money with this, or how to make my life easier? And I'm hearing things on both sides of this, and I'm still kind of going back and forth. Joseph.
Well, I was kind of thinking the same thing as Ray. Like, if you're flying, you got to have your goggles. You might have to carry oxygen with you, depending on how far up you went. Are your legs extra sturdy so that you can land, or do you have to like coast down because gravity is a bitch? Like, there's too many variables there. So that being said, I'm going to choose flight because why not?
Good enough answer, Lainey.
Invisibility.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I like the idea of just sort of being able to like exist through the world and no one having to necessarily know I was there.
Right.
You could sneak up on the cats.
I could sneak up on the cats all the time, which would be ideal. I could totally fuck with the students in my classroom, which would be hilarious and awesome. I don't know. It would just be nice. It would be nice to be able to move more freely.
I have an invisibility question. Is it just you, or do the clothes you are wearing?
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Okay, we're gonna go clothing included.
I was gonna address a whole bunch of shit.
That's okay.
I vaguely remember this conversation happening last time, and of course, Cyrus being on it had to ask like a million questions to define it. And I think it was even, is there a maximum speed? Is there a maximum height? And I'm glad no one has asked those questions.
People are looking at you.
I was actually getting ready to get to some of those.
Of course you were.
God.
So what's your answer, Jay?
It really all depends. Like, do the clothes go with you? If so,
clothes go with you.
Because, living in the northern state, it does get bitterly cold. I don't want to be butt ass naked to go invisible and it's like 10 degrees, 0 outside.
Right.
So being able to keep your clothes on helps. But for the flight, is there like a maximum speed or range that you can go?
You can go 150 miles per hour, and you can go, 2 miles up.
I think you just made that up.
And if you,
I just did. I seriously just did.
Like say max distance is like 1,000 miles. So yeah, I mean, I could probably.
Birds hurt. Hit them.
I just need to go as high as my roof. I don't need to go any higher than that.
I could get high enough.
So you want to levitate?
Yeah.
I could get high enough to feel comfortable still, because I know I'd be in control.
Right.
Yeah. Fly as fast as I wanted to, basically be in a direct line. So
did
wherever I'm going, so it'd save a lot of time. I mean, and with gas prices now, yeah. But.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, gas prices.
So
I'll take flight.
Has anybody watched Meteor Man?
That old movie?
Not in forever.
That old movie? Okay, so when because he's scared of flights, or scared of heights, he finally gets to flight, and he's like at road level, and he's flying. That's what I'm picturing everybody doing here.
You would have to, because you're not used to navigating not being on a road.
Yeah.
So at first, until you could figure out all the shortcuts.
That's why I hate doing
that. Seems practical. So
does your body get a little bit stronger naturally just from flying? Because going at that speed with no kind of protection, anything that hits you, even the wind could, fucking cause some kind of bodily injury. I mean,
you got to take iron pills so you can navigate with the North Pole like a bird.
Jeebus.
Yes.
I'm still taking flight.
All right. I actually went back and forth the whole idea of getting to work possibly quicker. Problem is, as long as I'm dropping off the boys, that's not really going to help. So whatever there. I do like the idea of being able to put up the Christmas lights and not have to worry about it. But I think I'm going to go invisibility just because about halfway through a con, when no one's looking, all of a sudden, what the hell? The Ghostbusters table is actually generally haunted. Like, that would be some awesome shit. So.
Oh, your reasoning is like to do something cute at the table. My reasoning is to move through the crowd without anybody Stop it.
So
Did I
flight-
say that I wasn't going to be like, oh, hey, this is where the celebrities are at. Maybe I'll just swing back
Oh,
there
I
real
told
quick. And
Oh no.
It's to
So
escape.
flight is a practical power, while it seems like invisibility is more for pranks and gags.
pretty much exactly, yeah.
I could already see Eugene turning invisible, trying to lift the table but like lifting it from one side, and people walking by like, why is the ghost only trying to lift it from one
I know,
side?
right?
Instead of just making the whole thing float.
My problem is that I'd eventually get tired and be like, this is bullshit. Never mind.
I can
Yeah.
see you like pulling your back and not being able to turn off the invisibility.
Oh, that would really
and then
suck,
just yelling
yeah.
for help, but no one can see you.
Where?
Be like, God, I hope no one sees me driving home. I can't change back still. This is gonna suck.
Yeah, that's what spray paint's for.
Yeah, no. All right, second question. Tell you what, we will shift over one on everyone, so it's not always gonna be you first, Chris. Okay,
Okay.
we'll be nice on this one. All right, so Ray, which would you rather give up for 3 months? Your cell phone or sweets?
Sweets.
Yeah,
Nope,
that's easy.
no question asked.
No,
No.
sweets. Because I
Gotcha.
still got chips.
Sean, sweets or cell phone?
Well, seeing as I'm a diabetic, probably a smart answer would be sweets. Um,
But it's not gonna be.
I don't know. Like I didn't have a cell phone up until last year, so I could go back. I don't know. Both. I'm a man. I can go both.
I'll give it all up.
Yeah, 3 months, nothing.
Gotcha. Joseph,
Sweets.
sweets. No questions asked. Just
I wouldn't be able to work without my cell phone. So,
And that's a problem.
practical reason.
Lame.
Laney.
I'd give up sweets because again, hot pretzel. I'll be fine.
Gotcha. Jay.
Sweets. I've done it multiple times before. I'm sweet enough as it is. I don't need any extra.
Gotcha. No glad. Yeah, being diabetic, sweets makes sense, so I'm just gonna go sweets. But I'll be honest with you, like I'm on my damn cell phone all like the idea of working and not being able to listen to a podcast or an audiobook while I'm doing stuff, nope. I can give up candy bars for 3 months or even longer than that as long as I can still listen to something. So yeah, that's a no brainer for me. So all right, Sean, your first one on this one.
Oh, good job. You missed.
Eugene!
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. We got to go back around. I'm sorry. I've got to
Get it.
remember this. My bad.
Get it.
Although you did kind of jump in anyway, Chris. But what was your answer?
Oh, did it?
You kind of mentioned it. Go on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'll drive over there.
I'm gonna pick my cell phone for mental health reasons. I'm addicted to it and need a break from it.
That's a damn good reason.
I would give that up with you.
A phone.
That's a damn good reason to do it. So, all right. Now, my apologies, Sean. All right. Would you rather be able to rewind time and redo moments of your life, but it takes away from your lifespan? Or would you rather be able to fast forward through moments of your life, but it causes you not to remember everything that happened?
That's what drinking's for. I thought you said this is a okay. Well, I know what the second one is like.
Right. So literally, you're able to go back and rewind. So if you go back and go, okay, I'm going to redo the last 6 minutes. Well, that's 6 minutes off of the end of your lifespan.
No, I don't want to lose. Oh, geez, you're losing time in your life both ways. Both
Essentially,
those
yes.
suck. What?
Yeah. I didn't say all these were going to be pleasant.
Okay. Well, if I'm going to lose time anyway, I'd probably rewind.
Okay.
So I can do things over. But
Gotcha.
Just because I'm going to lose time anyway. So.
Joseph?
Fast forward.
Why?
I have a terrible memory anyway.
So
So not remembering what happened while I was doing things would be fantastic, and I can fast forward through a bunch of the stuff that I'd rather not do.
But you're not going to remember doing it anyway.
Win-win.
Yeah. Lainey?
fast forward.
Any particular reason?
I don't know. You okay, buddy?
Yeah, the cat's coughing up
Sorry,
the hairball.
the cat's having a moment.
Okay.
Very dramatic.
That's forward.
That's all. No, because the I know you lose time either way, but like the whole like the idea of like, well, if you can go backwards, but you're gonna lose time off the end really freaks me out. So just it's like a mental block. I think I would
Plus-
just fast forward.
Plus the anxiety, like
Yeah,
you go-
it might help my anxiety a little bit.
but you go back and you redo something and be like, wait, no, I can do it better, and you just keep. You could like theoretically stuck on one thing.
Time
You
loop.
could be.
Mm-hmm.
Who, me? The chillest person on the planet? Never.
Jay?
Well, considering no one knows when they're going to die, if you kept reversing yourself, that could be very, very bad. Because what if you're going to die tomorrow, anyways?
True.
You're just shaving time off your last day. So, I would do the fast forward because, generally I enjoy the things I do, so I don't see me using this shit a ton.
Mm-hmm.
If I do, it's going to be at work, and yeah, that could be forgettable. So, yeah, I mean, I would be fine with it.
Gotcha. I'm going rewind very simply. Like, I would definitely have to put some very harsh rules on myself as to how much time I can rewind. But let's be honest. Whenever I'm doing something stupid, like whenever I was working on something earlier this week with an X-Acto blade and cut my finger, that'd be really nice to rewind for about 10 seconds. I don't think I'm going to miss 10 seconds off my life, but it would sure be nice to not have to deal with that the rest of my week. Also, has no one thought about the lottery? Like,
I was thinking about
they
the
sell
lottery.
lottery tickets literally up to like an hour before. I mean, all
Yeah.
you had to do is,
You only have to do an hour, like
yeah,
once,
1
and then
hour,
not use
do
it
a big
again.
enough hit. You only got to do it once. So I'm definitely going rewind. Chris.
See, and now you made it worse because I'm being like, no, having anxiety means you're just constantly living in the past and ruminating, and that's all you're fucking doing is just reliving, and that just sounds awful. If I actually had the power to do that, oh, it'd be disastrous. But if you're only okay, so I'd go back, but somebody has to immediately take it away after I win the lottery. I do it that one time, lose the hour, and then take it away. I'm never allowed to have that power.
What if you spend all the money?
Huh?
You have to do
If you do it at the right time, though, Joseph, you only have to do it once. Like,
And our lottery isn't taxed here.
what?
No, it's you get your
Oh,
money.
shit, then I'm gonna come up there and do it then.
And if we win the lottery down there too, it's also not taxed.
Yeah, we get the money back.
Oh, good deal.
So yeah, I'd go back only if after I did what I wanted to do, and it was only like under an hour, somebody take it away from me.
Gotcha.
Can't be trusted with that.
What if you and I could just like pass it back and forth?
Okay.
That might
We'd
be
have to be tough on each other though. Like it's like a lot of tough love with that kind of thing. Like,
That'd be fine. You could do that. Tough.
all right.
You're tough. You do it.
All right, fair enough. Ray?
I'm gonna go with rewind. Not for the lottery, but for
That's why I'm doing it.
yeah.
Right.
For me, it would be if I'm going to shorten my life, at least I'm going to remember the things I want to remember, and I'm going to relive those over and over as much as I can. A good
Gotcha.
time. So yeah.
That's
Gotcha.
very nice.
All right. Joseph, you get this one. Which skill set would you rather max out? Arts and crafts or cooking and baking?
cooking and baking.
Oh.
Cooking and baking. Why?
Because it's a skill set that I could use more often. Also,
Okay.
what happened to my camera?
I don't know. What happened to your camera?
Is this my fault? I touched it on accident the other day when I was trying to turn the light on.
That's what she said. So baking and so all right, baking.
Yeah.
Lainey, baking and cooking or arts and crafts?
Definitely baking and cooking.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Arts and crafts is great and all, and like it would be really cool to be like a really incredible artist. That's a talent I always wish I had. But like, I enjoy cooking, and I think it would be really fun if I could add baking onto that. So I don't know. That just seems I also feel like cooking is how I show other people that I love them and care about them. And so to be able to really hone that would be dope.
Gotcha. Jay?
I'm going to go with baking and cooking. I have no arts and craft ability at all.
But you
And
would if you picked this.
I know, but I like to cook and bake. I'm pretty decent as it is. But there's still so much more I'd like to be able to do.
Mhm.
So might as well take something I already enjoy and just master it.
Gotcha. No, totally makes sense. I do remember this conversation because I remember we were bringing up the fact that you could, if you mastered either one of these sets, you could easily turn it into a business to make money and everything else.
Yep.
So that's kind of on par for both of those. I'm clearly going with arts and crafts, creativity stuff. Like I mean that's what I enjoy doing. I mean I do enjoy barbecuing and stuff like that, but yeah, the idea that like I could have gotten this proton pack perfect the first time would have been fantastic instead of the freaking work I'm doing on it right now. So in fact I have an event tomorrow, and for the first time for a Ghostbusters event I will not be in full flight suit. So because my proton pack is sitting back here behind me, currently in primer gray with tape on it so that I can get it painted here. Hopefully this coming week. We will see. So, Chris.
This is very hard because I enjoy baking. I'm trying to figure out how to like cooking, but I like expressing myself through creative endeavors as well. But I will say, because I was talking to you about this today, the price of groceries is stupid. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Why is a loaf of cheese bread $8.29 at Sobeys? Can somebody tell that to me? That's ridiculous. Anyway, so I was saying, I'm like, I need to, once the kitchen's done, I'm learning how to do all the things. I'm cooking and baking everything because groceries has gone bonkers. So yeah, maybe I would do that. That might make me feel better if I was like, could whip up really amazing like gourmet stuff.
Nice.
Maybe.
Ray?
Well, I'm glad you picked that because I was going to pick the opposite of you.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm married to you anyway. So, in reality, though, arts and crafts is the way I'd want to go. I have so many designs in my head that I want to get out.
True.
I have so many different things. I have furniture that I want to create. So that would be if I could up my game on the arts and crafts. That's definitely me. So.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Sean?
I'd go with the cooking and baking. I already enjoy both, so if I can like max my skill points in it. But the arts and crafts, Jay, you should really pick that one. Like you could like hand warrants to people as like a collage or something like that. Gun cozy kind of thing, like crochet something. I don't know.
I can make like a diorama,
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
This is me, and this is you getting arrested. Sorry about the blood. And you can...
There's a little squad car.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The happy little squad car.
I
The
have
happy
a
little
shit ton
trees.
I have a lot of ideas in my head, but one of my friends once said I was art retarded. So yeah, I know that ain't coming out, and I've just learned to live with that.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see here. All right, Lainey, your question is, which would you rather be real? Ghost or aliens?
But I have many thoughts on this question.
Yes, and unfortunately, you're the last one. So
Do you want me to puff past to you?
No, I'm the last one in the circle.
Ghosts.
why?
I don't know. The idea of aliens being real, which they are, but whatever. Like it just freaks me out a little bit more. Of I don't know, them being like, "This is our planet now, bitch." So that kind of makes me a little anxious. My little anxiety brain, she can't deal. Although I kind of think it's more like a house party where they've like driven by and they're like, "Ugh, do you want to just go home and get takeout?" Like they're not even interested. They're not even gonna go. Like fuck it. You know what I mean? But ghosts, I don't know. Ghosts freak me out also, but at the same time, I can deal. I feel like if you're just like, all right, no trouble here, do you? like I feel like it's okay.
Yeah. Joseph? I mean, not Joseph. Jay?
Yeah, not Joseph.
Okay, is this like Casper the Friendly Ghost, or is this,
I'm not putting
like
limits on this. This could be
Poltergeist?
Exorcist.
this could be anything from a poltergeist to a Casper situation. This could be anywhere from E.T. to fucking aliens.
Yeah, because I mean that fuck, that opens up a big thing. It's depending on which kind you get is whether you can kill them easy or not, or get rid of them, or deal with them on
Hey.
Ghost.
Star Trek.
I mean, I would go with aliens, and I'm hoping we get like something like Paul or like Frank the Talking Pug from Men in Black, something like that, and nothing like Xenomorphs or the Predator. Don't want no shit like that.
Terrifying.
But yet, Ghost, on the other hand, you could get Casper, you could get E.T., or you could get goddamn the Conjuring and shit. And so I'm gonna stick with aliens and just hope for the good ones.
Fair enough. I'm going with Ghost. Once again, we're talking it could be the spectrum, it could be something completely benign, it could be something horrific. I'm going with Ghost if nothing else. I mean, the truly hopeful part of my brain thinks aliens just because it'd be like, well, I mean, if they're more advanced than we are and they're, hell bent on taking over this planet, I don't think we've got much hope. On the other hand, if they're, if they're good and they want to share their technology, it would definitely help out. That would be a fantastic thing for humanity. But I'm still going Ghost mainly because if it's really bad, you can throw the deuces and walk out. Like it's not unless it's gonna follow you. Most hauntings are like at a location. It's just like, all right, well, we just don't go in there anymore. If it's aliens, you're kind of screwed no matter where you go. So I'm going with Ghost. Chris.
See, both are real. I have seen a ghost.
Chris and I both have anxiety brain and also believe that both are real. So.
Yeah. So yeah, neither sounds pleasant and both sound pleasant, if that makes any sense, depending on how you it. So yes. That's my answer.
Sorry, I just had an epiphany.
Yes.
I just had an epiphany. Woohoo! All right, cool. I think I figured out maybe I'm gonna fix this problem. All right, Ray.
I'm gonna go with ghosts because I think it'd be kind of cool to communicate with people and then talk about the afterlife and all that
You
kind of
want to
stuff with them.
communicate with
Dead people, yeah, why not? Hey. A lot of questions that we have.
would it though?
Yeah, it would. So talk to them, see. I think there could be a lot of cool books made out of that. Like it's a lot easier to get your audio biography done and stuff like that. So,
oh my God. The memoirs we would have.
And who doesn't?
Technically, it would be you could actually complete them. Like you could literally be like, I was on my bed, I closed my eyes, the end. Afterwards, I was thinking,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Looking back,
you could write some badass stories partying with those big, long, tall, lanky bug things from Men in Black.
That's true.
You could. So the only way that I would want the alien thing to be true is if it was like Star Trek level, where we
with no Borg.
With no Borg.
They're good now. Season finale Picard.
What?
We have
No, don't.
Yes, Sean.
Nice. All right, Sean, what's your answer? Aliens or ghost?
Well, aliens exist, so because it'd be the universe is too big for them not to, but it would be nice to meet them. So I think I'd meet the friendly ones.
Mm-hmm.
But ghosts, the only problem with ghosts is they're wouldn't they be constantly multiplying exponentially kind of thing?
You would think.
Yeah,
you pass through them.
That would make a very crowded house, and I like my privacy, so I'm gonna go with aliens.
Yeah.
Get out of the shitter! I need in there.
It's off already.
All right, Joseph.
Well, my answer is the same as Sean's. Aliens exist already, so it have to be ghosts.
Okay.
But I was I don't know why this popped in my head. Uh, but Disney owns Fox, therefore owns the Aliens properties. Oh, it's because Jason said Xenomorphs. And then my desktop background is Star Wars. Technically, there is the possibility to have a Sith out there, and that is terrifying.
I don't like that at all. Is that what the alien is called, a xenomorph?
Yes.
I feel like I knew that and I forgot it.
But a xenomorph that uses the dark side.
That scared the shit out of me as a child.
That was a meme. That was
Are
for Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, that is
When you
what
start. I was going to tell my son that because he's a dungeon master, and he's like, "Yeah, when they really start pissing you off, introduce the Xenosith."
That's hilarious.
That makes Ripley a Disney princess.
It does.
There you go.
Of course, yeah.
I love it.
All right, Jay. Which would you rather be turned into, a werewolf or a vampire?
Oh, I'm going with werewolf. I mean, I'm already big, hairy. I'm halfway there. I like dogs. I might as well just join them. It's all right.
Fair enough answer. Jeez. Okay, so I'm really surprised. Well, granted, Jay's the only one who's answered thus far. I'm assuming I'm going to get questions of: are we talking like classic vampire? Are we talking Twilight vampire? I'm going to say what you would think of as a classic vampire. Like it cannot exist out in the sun. Has to drink blood to continue on. Werewolves, once a month during full moon, you go crazy and you cannot control your humanity is gone. Like if it's around you, you're either going to attack it or you're going to eat it. So I'm going to go. Damn it. I got to go vampire. Just because the eternity thing kind of sounds cool. I already don't really care for sunlight that much, but
and you live in a bright ass state, yeah.
Dude, I know. I also don't like the heat, so explain that. Yeah, I'm going vampire. I just something about it. I think that if I turned into a vampire, I don't know if I could. Either way, I don't think I couldn't be around my family anymore because I couldn't trust myself. Like that would be insane. So I'm gonna go vampire just because they, at least traditionally live longer, and I'm just like, well, if I'm gonna be cursed, might as well, get to read and watch everything I want to watch and stuff. So why not, right? Chris.
So I know 2015 me would have picked vampire for sure. We've had talks about this where if a vampire were to appear and give you a choice, I'm like yeah, do it. There's this book series, and the last book of it, one of the main characters is something called a dehampire, which is a rare blend of vampire werewolf.
Oh.
I would like to be that.
But that's not one of the choices.
That's not a choice.
Yeah, I'm pulling it back. I made my own answer.
That's just like yes.
I know, right? Which is my favorite answer that my wife gives whenever I ask her an either or question. Ray?
That means you're wrong both ways.
Usually. Ray, vampire, werewolf?
I'd have to go with werewolf because first of all, I'm close enough anyway. But if I know that once a month, okay, full moon's coming, I'm gonna go myself up, and then it's fine, and then I'm not gonna get released or anything like that. Like I know it's totally fine. Everything's easily controlled. I can basically have a normal life. And
if you were open about it, I think that might be the better answer. Like the problem is always, oh no, I can't tell anyone that I'm a werewolf, and then something always happens, and then they end up, not getting locked up or some bullshit. If you're just like,
don't come see me on the full moon. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
And Halloween, if it was a full moon, put me on the yard with a chain on me and.
Part of the decorations.
Yeah.
That's right.
Looks so real.
Sean?
I'm probably the same way as Ray. I go with the werewolf. It's maintain some sort of life, and yeah, once a month, get locked up. Maybe depends how I'm feeling. It worked for Jack Nicholson. Like he was a badass werewolf. I think
Yeah.
I could handle that. Michelle Pfeiffer and all that. Holy crap!
Man, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
That's great. That's an old movie. Kind of dating myself, but oh well.
Joseph.
Is energy vampire an option?
No, energy vampire is not an option. But if it was, that's what I would answer every time.
Then werewolf, I think, for the same reasons.
Okay. Although now that you brought up What We Do in the Shadows, like if I'm like one of those where vampires, like that's actually not bad. Like hopefully I'm just a little smarter.
Sandor, absolutely not.
Lainey?
Yeah. Fucking guy. No, I had the same thought. I was like, well, and I ran through everything I know about What We Do in the Shadows. I already have to fight off living a vampiric existence every summer when we get out of school. It's not a good lifestyle for me. Does not work for me. I agree with Ray. Lock myself up once a month. Let the person that I'm with know, hey, every full moon, throw me like a whole raw turkey in this giant cell, lock it. Under absolutely no circumstances are you to open it. We good. You do that for me.
I would.
Yeah, see?
He's like, yeah, I would. Yeah.
But I would get a live turkey.
No!
You must kill it.
Mr. Gobbles, no!
Like the raptor in Jurassic, or the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, you just throw me a goat?
Yeah, oh, a goat. There you go.
Like the last bit of Lainey's humanity as she's wolfing down this turkey, like there's just a solitary tear coming.
Yes!
I'm sorry, you're so delicious. All right, so I'm. This is, I think, my question, right? Which would I rather get on my birthday? Sung "Happy Birthday" and a kiss from a sexy celebrity, or dinner with a celebrity I respect? I'm definitely going dinner with someone I respect. The question is who? Honestly, I would really like to answer like Adam Savage. I think that would be an awesome dinner because he would be awesome to talk to about all the stuff that he's worked on, what he currently works on. He just seems like a really cool, down to earth guy. Or Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime. Like, because I don't know if I'm ever going to get to meet the man, and if this is my opportunity, hell yeah, I'll spend my birthday eating dinner with Optimus Prime. That'd be fucking fantastic.
So you're gonna make him talk like Optimus Prime the whole time?
I will at least ask him to record the outgoing message on my phone. Be like, Peter, could you record this? Thank you. Chris, which one are you going with?
As much as I would want a kiss from a celebrity of my choosing, I feel like that would just ultimately be a letdown. I would pick somebody I respect and have dinner with them, and it would probably be Emma Thompson because I absolutely just adore the hell out of that woman. I think she's badass, and I want to be her when I grow up.
Cool.
Fair.
Ray?
Somebody I respect for sure, and then I'm torn between Maggie Smith. Because I think that'd be kind of like
She'd be so funny.
Oh god, yeah, she'd be awesome. Or Samuel L. Jackson.
Sammy, be honest.
Sam Jackson would be an awesome dinner.
I think Samuel L. Jackson would just that would be a kick-ass conversation, and he'd tell me I'm a motherfucker, and away we go. Like
if he didn't, you'd at least have to ask him to.
Yeah, can you please call me a motherfucker already?
Put it on my phone.
Yes. You've reached this motherfucking Ray's phone.
Yeah.
Leave a motherfucker. It's not here right now.
Sean, which way are you going?
I'd be dinner. But I don't know. Patrick Stewart's high on my list.
Oh, that would be awesome.
But Ryan Reynolds?
I think it'd be a fun conversation.
Or Rowan Atkinson, I think, would be hilarious at supper. Oh my God.
Yes.
So it'd be dinner, but I'd really have to think about who I'd want to have dinner with.
Fair enough.
Or no, who I would let have dinner with me.
There it is.
Jeez. Joseph.
Dinner, definitely. Question: does the person have to be alive?
What are we
That's
gonna?
still on. Yes.
I say yes. Let's say yes, because otherwise I'd have to really go back and reconsider.
I was gonna say, damn.
Okay, then it'd be a toss-up between Brian Greene and Sir Ian McKellen.
Oh, that would be
It's
awesome.
Brian Greene, world-renowned physicist. Sir Ian McKellen was fucking Gandalf.
I was gonna say, I would go
Ian
with
McKellen and Patrick Stewart.
best dinner ever. They could talk about
Heaven.
the rescue.
That would be awesome.
Lainey.
As much as I would love to make out with Pedro Pascal on my birthday,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think I would like to have dinner. And for whatever reason, the first person that comes to mind is Tony Baxter. He's not an actor; he's an Imagineer. But I have so many questions for him about so many projects that either didn't come to fruition or things that he worked on. Like I would have given anything to have gotten to have like an hour to talk to Joe Rody, and Tony Baxter is like the other like Imagineering hero, and he's just worked on so many things and touched so many different pieces of each park that I would love to know a little bit about like his philosophy behind it, and I would just be endlessly fascinated. Plus he's like historically long-winded, so it'd be a really long dinner.
Nice. Jay.
Question: do I get to choose where the celebrity kisses me?
Oh
No.
No.
Oh.
Damn it!
Oh.
All right.
Veto.
Well,
This hemisphere right here.
fine. Okay. With that kind of limitation, I will say the dinner.
Okay.
I would actually like Kevin Smith
Oh, that would be
that-
a fantastic dinner.
That'd be a good one, yeah.
because he can talk a lot and a lot of interesting stuff. I love his movies. I mean, a lot of them are real goofy, oddball, but I grew up on them, so they have like a special place with me.
Mhm.
My older kids love some of his movies, so we've sat down and watched a lot of them. Me and my daughter went to the movies pop up when it's in Indiana. So I mean, there's just so many memories around stuff that he's made
hmm
that I could just sit there and talk to him all day about it.
No, that's definitely a good answer. Not that we're going to go back around, but if I was going to answer the other way, it'd probably be Sofia Vergara. All right, so back around to Chris.
Not Kevin.
Let's see here. So, which would you rather be, a pirate captain or a ninja clan master?
Ninja Clan Master.
No hesitation.
No, that would be so cool to move like a ninja. I keep thinking of Chris Pratt in Parks and Rec as Johnny Karate.
Johnny Karate.
I feel like that would be me though as a ninja master. That would be so badass to be able to move like that, and I feel like I would be unassuming. Like nobody would think I could take them out, and then all of a sudden I'm like everybody's down.
Gotcha. Ray?
Ninja.
Mhm.
Because yeah, like nobody would suspect me to be like fast and like
Agile.
and I watched a video recently.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah,
whole-
that's what I was thinking.
I was watching a video recently of the somebody had recreated like would the whole Batman walking away while people are talking to him, would it actually work? And that would be fun because it would.
Nice.
So yeah.
Very cool. Sean?
I don't do well on boats, so ninja.
Fair.
Yeah. I don't do well at heights, and I don't do well on boats. Like, I'm the full catch.
All right, yeah.
So that
Yeah,
just leaves a ninja. Yeah. I'm
Gotcha.
sneaky. No one ever sees me anyway.
Joseph?
See, I would want to say a pirate ship captain only because in my head a ninja master would be like 80 or 90 years old, and what's the point? But if
Not a
it
young
were,
hot one.
but if it were like current age Joseph, then definitely ninja master.
Gotcha. Lainey?
I have a question.
Yes.
Do ninjas, like clans of ninjas, have mutinies?
No, I think they're pretty.
That I'm aware of. Like, they're pretty honor bound to you.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
the likelihood of the ninjas turning on you is well below what pirates are.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
would be a pretty hostile takeover.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja fighting ninja. Oh, cool.
It's like Kill Bill. Didn't they make 3 movies out of that? Isn't it Kill Bill?
Yeah, really.
I feel like I would look cuter.
Who ate my lunch? Full movie.
I don't want to be a pirate.
But I don't want to be a pirate. No, I still think I want to be a pirate. That just seems cool.
Fair enough.
It just seems like really dope. Like the reimagining of like the redhead on the Pirates of the Caribbean would be fun.
No dental hygiene.
And I'll figure it out.
So I remember asking this question, and I remember not only Jay's answer, but I remember his reasoning as well.
Oh, God.
So I'm interested to see if he's going to answer the same thing. Jay, Pirate Master, or Pirate Captain, or Ninja Master?
I have to go with ninja.
Why?
I could be the Beverly Hills Ninja pretty much, but I can't swim.
And that was the answer.
So being on a boat, if I fall off, I'm fucked. Motion sickness is a bitch.
Yeah.
The skills are pretty. Am I a ninja master by trade? Am I doing it as a side gig? I mean, I can still hold my 9 to 5 and
My side
just go do my ninja-ing on the
Ninja
side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to be a pirate if you're not doing it full time. Like it just
Yeah.
not really a weekend type job.
So you could be a ninja. Like you could just blend that into your normal job and
Yeah,
2 for 1, more bang for your buck type deal. And I mean,
gotcha.
Ninja pirate.
I'm going ninja, just flat out ninja. There's no question there. So, I unfortunately we had a point during the show I had to stop and go take care of something, so I'm not sure how we're doing on time. We're gonna run through the rest of these. Plus, I don't know how hot my house is getting because the air conditioner's being stupid. So we're gonna run through these and just kind of rapid fire answer. So here we go. So Ray, Taco Tuesday, Pizza Friday.
Pizza Friday.
Sean,
Pizza.
Joseph,
Racist. Taco Tuesday.
Laney.
Uh-huh.
That was really funny. Taco Tuesday and Friday.
Jay.
Taco Tuesday.
I already have Pizza Friday as a thing that happens at my house, and I'm already tired of it. Like I'm the one that jets out, and I'm just like, no, I'm getting a burger tonight, so I'm going Taco Tuesday. Like it just, yeah. Chris,
Pizza-ing right.
Chris,
Tacos.
gotcha. Let's see here, Sean, which would you rather do? See yourself in an alternate universe, or if you had never existed? Boy, I picked the wrong time to say, hey, we're going to rapid fire this, didn't
Yeah.
I? If you need a second, kind of mull over it for a second here.
I'll go with alternate universe because there is no universe I've never existed. Just wouldn't happen. So my ego is that big.
Is that big? Joseph.
One that never existed.
Okay. Lainey?
I started thinking about the Christmas Carol. Alternate universe never existed scares me.
Okay. Why, are you afraid things would be better?
Well, no, Eugene, I wasn't.
I wasn't thinking about it until
In fact,
now.
I was thinking the opposite of how sad some of my loved ones would be without the joy I bring to their life. But whatever.
Jay?
The alternate universe. I mean, there's got to be some pretty cool versions of myself out there.
Fair enough. I guess I'm gonna go. Never around. Like I think it'd just be interesting to see how everything turned out if I wasn't here. So I'm pretty sure I've had a positive impact, but guess we find out. Chris.
Alternate universe, just because I'm nosy.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Ray.
Non-existing because I'd like to know what the impact would be. Like, curious how
I would
it
be
looks.
single. That's the impact.
Yeah.
All right, Joseph, who would you rather be, Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Easy.
Laney,
Batman.
Jay.
Superman.
If I was younger, I would have said Superman, and I think I'm gonna have to go back to listen to the episode to see if that's what I picked. I have to be Batman now because as an adult, there's too much shit that I would do. Chris.
That's cool.
Superman, because I'm not a Batman fan.
Okay. Ray.
Superman, because he stands. It's just a happier story.
True. I'm just afraid of what I would do with the powers. Sean.
Superman, but I wouldn't wear the tights.
Oh, you know what? Either way, you could. Well, Batman, you kind of have to have the cut. I mean, there's versions. You can do versions. So,
Stalker.
Laney, which universe would you rather live in? Zombie outbreak or robot uprising?
I hate this. Oh God, I hate doomsday questions. I don't know. Zombie outbreak. I feel like I've seen Zombieland enough times. I remember the rules. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, Jay.
Zombies, George A. Romero zombies, and not that World War Z zombies.
Oh hell yes,
that
absolutely. I'm going zombies as well. I can take a screwdriver and kill a zombie. I don't know if I can do that whenever a Terminator walks up to my front door. Chris.
Yeah, zombies, but like slow moving zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, not crazy one.
Ray.
Give me the robots.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't want to kill anybody I know.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
I do. That's the
I think
problem.
they're
Yeah. That's
Sean?
the incentive for me. Yeah, zombies. There are people I want to kill that I know.
for the eye, you know?
You son of a bitch! You left the trash out again. Joseph.
Whose side am I on? Am I with the robots?
You are alive still.
Oh, a collaborator.
Yeah, but was I a traitor to humanity is the question. No, zombies.
No.
Okay. I would have never thought of that question. Let's see. That was Laney who got that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
All right. Jay, which would you rather do? Go see every Star Wars movie premiere from here on out, or go back in time and attend the premiere of the first one?
Oh, fuck me. I think for nostalgia reasons, go see the very first one.
Gotcha. A couple years ago when we were guaranteed there were going to be Star Wars movies all the time, the other one might have been more interesting, but I think I'm going to have to go back to see the first one. I think that would be too cool on opening night just to be there and be like, I was there. That would be awesome. I'm pretty sure I remember Chris's answer on this one. I'm pretty sure I remember the reasoning for it too. What's your answer, Chris?
I remember this too, as you said it. I would pick the opening of the original one, and I would
why?
my teenage dad, and it would be because he was I forget how old he would have been, but he would have been right prime teenage years. He's a total dork, so I would have gone with him just to see the look on his face.
That would have been cool. Ray?
I would have went and found Stephen Colbert and went with him to the first one.
Sean?
The new ones. The parties would be bigger.
True. It would be some good parties.
Yeah.
Joseph?
The original.
Okay. And Laney?
The original, because I can play my cards right and meet Carrie Fisher.
Nice. That's true. All right. And then the final question for tonight is, which would you rather own? The Ecto-1 or the DeLorean from Back to the Future? Here's the caveat. They do not, like the Ecto-1 rolls around, but it does not actually have equipment to bust ghosts. The DeLorean does not actually go back in time. Because if it did and anyone answered not DeLorean, you're a moron. I'm going first for practical. And I also remember Chris's answer on this one too. Obviously Ecto-1, because it would be fantastic to have. I mean, I dress up my Ford Flex as an Ecto. So obviously Ecto-1. Chris, let's see if your answer changed.
I don't remember. Did I pick the DeLorean? I didn't.
You picked the Ecto-1 because it would make more sense to go get groceries in.
Yeah. I was thinking that. It'd be more practical.
Dude, you could put so much shit in the back of that thing. That thing is a monster.
He past Chris me gets it. Yes. Okay, that one.
All right. Ray?
Gunner seat, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
Sean?
Well, is this like the original Ecto didn't have the gunner seat, did it?
The original one didn't have the gunner seat, but you could
Yeah.
always modify it.
Yeah, I'd probably go with the Ecto just because I think it's a more reliable car, like than the
Oh God,
DeLorean.
yes. Oh, if we're going on that, yeah,
Yeah, I watched that Netflix series.
yeah, no
Man,
shit.
that was a pretty fucked up vehicle.
Yeah. Joseph,
The Ecto.
Laney.
Ecto for Halloween, if for literally no other reason.
Yeah, I know, right? Jay.
The Ecto. I got a herd of kids. I need something big to take them in.
I know, right? All right. Well, that is our questions and answers for the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's try to be a little on the abbreviated side because it is getting warm here in my office. Uh, for our picks and pans, I'm just going to go ahead and throw mine out first. I had two of them up until the other night, and now I've got three of them. The first one is Jurassic Park movies. We've gone back and rewatched those, prepping them. I'm prepping my boys for watching the new one coming out. The new one looks really awesome. So they still hold up. There are still really fun movies to watch. The second thing I had is Peacemaker. I have not finished it yet, but oh my God, this series is so over the top hilarious.
That opening credit scene.
Oh my God.
My daughter wants to do that at her wedding.
That is so funny. It is. John Cena is honestly a national treasure. Like he's just that's someone else I would like to meet. He seems like a really cool dude. And then finally, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I actually really enjoyed it. In fact, we may be doing an episode discussing it because it does have some big ramifications for the rest of the MCU going forward. So, Chris, pick a fan.
So went and saw Fantastic Beasts last month.
Okay.
Story was all over the place, but it was visually stunning. We got to introduce new characters, and I got to see Jacob Kowalski, which is always my favorite. Then I finished the series on Netflix called Taboo, which is Tom Hardy's series he wrote with his dad. It came out in 2017, but has kind of seen an uptick in popularity now to the point where he's willing to do a second season. It's really interesting. It takes place in Regency, England, during the war between the States and in Canada, essentially.
Mhm.
Territory in BC called Nanuka Sound, which is an actual place. That's really awesome. And then Quinn had his first job interview last week.
Nice.
Theater, and we haven't heard yet, but it was really cute and he was awesome. I'm just really proud of him just for that alone. So if he doesn't get a job, it's still great. He did a really good job. So
excellent. Great.
Eugene, do you see what's happening in the background?
Yes.
Yeah.
My heart skipped a little bit of a beat.
He's fine.
So yeah, kitchen renos continue. I'm happy with what's going on there. And you know what? I'm gonna just leave it at that because
we have thoughts.
We have thoughts on a bunch of stuff. So I'll just leave it at that. Picard. I've been enjoying season 2.
Yeah.
Picard, so
Cool. Sean?
Picard finale, Moon Knight finale,
Mm-hmm.
Strange New Worlds premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Watched all three like right before the show, so that was great. And Expeditionary Force audiobook. I am fucking loving it. It is so good. It's ranked right up there with the Bobaverse. Yet there's 20 books or so right now. So
yeah, there's a lot of them. But I'm right there with you.
Crazy huge, but crazy funny. So yeah.
Joseph?
I'm almost done with book 5 of the Dune series, so that and I don't really have a pen right now. My second favorite video game of all time, which was a PlayStation exclusive, is no longer a PlayStation exclusive, and I was able to buy it for the Switch. So that was great.
What one was that?
MLB The Show.
I feel like sports sometimes.
Sports Cabal.
That's on Xbox,
Laney?
I think.
My picks, Moonlight finale. I really enjoyed Moon Knight. Like, really enjoyed it. Much more than I thought I would. I have greatly enjoyed it. And then, oh shit, I had another one now. I don't remember what it was. I remember now. It's stupid. I finally found a YouTube channel that does what I want out of a Disney Parks walkthrough. There is absolutely zero talking. It's called Documenting Disney, and it's perfect. He just walks through Disneyland. He doesn't say a word, and I just get to know the lay of the land. That's all I want. So.
All right, cool. Jay?
I gotta go with Halo I'm caught up on it, waiting for that series because it drops weekly.
Okay.
I was never big on the video games, but the movie or the series is really, really good.
Okay.
I mean, to the point that my 70-year-old dad's watching it
Wow. Okay.
and enjoying it. And I guess I watched our season 10 of Letterkenny, which is fucking hilarious.
Yes.
I love
Nice.
Letterkenny. I grew up right close to where they that's based off of Listowel.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I used to go to the Listowel sales barn when I was a kid with my grandparents or my grandfather.
Started YouTube.
Yeah.
It was just a YouTube channel. It was.
Yep, that's how they started.
Yep.
But yeah,
Nice.
I like when I watch it, it's like nostalgia overload because I like know exactly where all this shit's based off of. And the name drops for all the towns that they do and all that, they're all local. They're all like within like half an hour, 45 minutes of us.
Yep.
So it's cool.
Well, that is our show for the month, ladies and gentlemen. If you would please give us a 5-star rating on like Google, Stitcher, iTunes, wherever it is you watch or listen to the show. You can find us at epicallygeeky.com, where you can find the rest of our shows, including the Marginally Geeky Show, Creatively Geeky, and Sustainably Geeky. You can find us on all of the social media at Epically Geeky as well. Where can we find you online, Chris?
All the shows you mentioned, and on Instagram at Moody Midlife.
Ray?
The Reluctant Yeti on Instagram.
Sean?
Fucking with Wikipedia, Marginally Geeky, and your favorite broken toy on Instagram.
Joseph?
If you Google me, I'll show up.
Lainey?
It's a Laney Bird on Instagram.
Jay?
I have no fucking idea anymore what my Instagram handle is, or it's JRed1 or J1Red. It's something with J and shit in there. I honestly can't remember. Look for my OnlyFans, I guess, but that's about it.
And as always, you can find my individual wacky adventure online at Optimus Shane on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For everyone on the site, have a good night.